on there anymore, motherfucker.
We're ready to go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Beer, the Bye, and the Beautiful. How's everyone doing today, except for George, because we already know how he's doing
There's
today.
a rift in the triples. Triple B.
Oh, my God.
Jason left, and me and John are fucking... John's telling me I'm doing shit because I ain't doing nothing.
That is not what I said.
Now we're down 2.5 B's.
No.
He's not a B
So
anymore.
salty. Gosh.
Not even a half B?
Because I had to do your work.
No, you didn't. When I went to go do my
All
work,
right,
you
look.
already doing it.
Understand. I was in the fucking Marine Corps. Somebody that outranks me tells me to do something. I got to do it.
Did he tell you to do it?
Yes.
Or did he be like, well, because that's what he said.
Yeah,
I just saw you
and
over there
then
not doing anything, so I
Yeah.
thought maybe you could do it for him, is what he said.
No. Then you missed the other part of the conversation where they were both like, well, he's busy. So, do you have the capability? Or both of them, Nylene and fucking Tony. Yeah, I said their fucking names. I don't care. Fuck you and your goddamn, you loading it because you ain't doing nothing.
Need a hug.
I thought we were better communicators than this.
Yeah, till you said, you loading it because you ain't doing nothing.
I don't like you right now.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow. Wait till
When
the
you're
next.
really not going to do nothing?
Yeah. Wait till next week. Yeah. Save. Look, you know the days back. Remember when we had the concrete, or not the concrete, the cardboard fucking castle.
Yeah.
You know, and shit got hectic.
Yeah.
And like, you weren't really up multi-skill at that point.
Oh, yeah.
And I just fucking dealt with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This motherfucker fucking, why is everything happening at once? So what I do, I jumped in and I did all the extra shit like a multi-skill would do and made it nice and easy. And today I get, you know, because you ain't doing that.
Are you done? Are you still going to do this?
Oh, no rebuttal? Yeah, see, because he knows.
No, it's because it's pointless arguing with you. It really is.
Yeah, because you'll lose.
Because I'll lose, number one.
And I'll punch you in the dick.
That'll happen.
And let Jason fuck you in the ass.
Wait.
I thought I was showing the collar up his ass.
But either way, you can shove both of them. Well, man, we'll call it DP.
I don't like that.
Look, he started my mic out back.
Yeah,
You
were
did
talking-
hot.
Because you were talking shit before I fucking got here.
Between that and the messages.
He was like, yeah, that worked. You know, I was super busy looking at something on my computer, and George was not doing anything.
He's still
Yeah.
salty because I didn't shout him out during the Gimba.
No,
By
I
the
didn't
way,
care about that.
Nah, he did because that's the first thing he said to me. You didn't even tell him I helped you load all that shit yesterday.
I know, that was funny.
That's different. Yeah,
That really didn't matter.
I didn't even do Gimba today.
I was fucking right. I did.
Didn't do Gimba?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jacob did.
What?
This is the second time.
You did okay.
Except he said, "We're hitting rate. We're not. We're hitting rate with what we're being given." And I was like, "Oh, you shut the fuck up." Because rate
Wording.
You started tensing up. I saw it.
rate is 45, bud. We're at like 32. God.
I think he
ain't doing nothing.
he got a little lost. Yeah, you're not getting right because you're not doing nothing. That's what it is. I think he
That's because I'm busy.
you're so busy. But I think
I'm about to punch him in the throat.
I think he got a little lost, and remember when you stepped in?
Yeah.
You could see your whole mannerism of your body. It was just like, it was almost like you were seeing a car wreck or something, and you were like, no.
Well, it's because he was like, they started questioning him. He was like, because David's like, oh,
Of course.
so
David was there.
mispicks, right? Mispicks, and I'm like, he's like, and I was like,
It was like,
Save the moment.
no.
okay, so in my brain, you're saying miss, and it means they didn't get it at all.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll just change.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh, okay. and then we moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta teach him how to get out of those moments. That's all.
Yeah, that was helpful for me because you guys know me that well. But you
But
were
yeah,
always
like me
telling me,
loading your central.
yeah, just like that.
Motherfucker.
It was a good advice that you were always like, don't say too much.
Yes.
So
Yeah, no.
I've used that a lot during my gift
Literally,
as well.
kiss is the best fucking thing for him.
Exactly. Don't
And you're
don't
the
back
stupid one. So.
Don't back yourself into a corner where you have to answer tons
Especially
of
if fucking
questions.
David's there, because you will in a heartbeat.
Yeah, for sure.
Or Craig.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Mark. Since you're going to be listening now, hopefully you don't find the episodes I was talking shit about you. If you do, I told him.
I'm glad I didn't put that one out then.
I told him, I was like, just make sure you're not sensitive, okay? Like, don't be offended.
Yes.
And
It's
he was
all
like,
jokes.
oh, no. You talk too much, motherfucker.
Yeah. So with that said, there are.
That was him. Me keep saying that.
Oh,
sir.
and the one you released this week,
Yeah.
Erin pointed it out. She was like, it's funny because he gave me a watch today.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Wow.
You got all kinds of gifts.
Yeah.
Today.
Damn.
yeah, a
It's
little.
right here too.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, this is from Marco. But he gave me this watch because I never answered the phone.
Yeah.
And the episode that was released this week, I said, the one who calls too much.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to make sense. I didn't get that until
Wow.
just now. Wow, that makes a lot of sense.
That's pretty legit, though.
It is. Yeah. Like, it looks like a fucking, almost fucking tactical watch.
Yeah,
You're tactical. I'm getting a different band.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
it's rather large.
Too
Are
much.
all those kinds of watches that big?
So, what?
Not you. I know that is large. I'm talking about your watch.
You want to touch my watch?
Nope.
He won't.
You should, because I loaded your central.
That's your payment. You gotta rub his band 3 times.
I'll never hear the end of this, and that's fine.
Nope.
Well, you will
Appreciated
it after the weekend because I'll forget. Yeah.
You're like, I don't remember doing shit. What are you talking about?
I'll remind you, don't worry.
Yeah, Jason will keep bringing it up for us. He likes this.
Hey, to be fair, James did help me. Not John. John sat there and clicked on shit.
I
on
did
the-
all of the paperwork.
I changed it all over. All he did was do the paperwork.
And I took the big one down off the top. I rewrapped
Yeah, you know why?
But that
That's why I brought it to you, motherfucker.
I know that's why you were pissed off.
It's
I
like,
was whatever.
it won't fit. Oh, I'll just take that to John.
And I did it. I had no problem doing the whole thing. That wasn't even the point.
How are we gonna? Nope. Okay. How you gonna do the whole thing?
Because I wasn't that busy. I was helping James out.
Then why didn't you help?
Because when
Yeah. See?
this is why I didn't help.
You see?
Because when I
Here
went
we
to
go.
do it,
Uh-huh.
he already did it all. Other than load it. Which James already gave him all the stuff to load it. He
I
chose to
separated
do
it.
all the rest of that stuff.
Yeah,
by himself.
I got told to.
You got told to load it, not go physically load it. He didn't say, hey, I want you to go take
You see this?
all of the
Yeah.
pallets
You
and
see
put
this
them
motherfucker's logic
in
right now?
the truck.
Jason would have never done this to me.
Well, I'm not Jason.
I know you're manager John now.
First of all, I'm not Manager John, I'm still John. Okay?
No, not anymore.
MJ.
Not after. You only living it because you don't do nothing.
All right, you're going to get more of that now, though, just so you know.
right.
You're gonna get a lot of that. You're going to get the whole, hey, being you're not doing anything, you want to do this for me?
And you're gonna get a whole lot more fuck offs.
Just make Jacob do it all. That's just.
Nope.
No,
he's
I
not
can't
allowed.
even touch Jacob.
Nope. I ain't got no help.
You've been
wanna touch
touching Jacob.
I ain't got no help.
Tomorrow he's supposed to be over with me. I think George is going
He's
to
not.
change that up now.
Wow.
It's all payback because he gave me money today, by the way.
Ah.
Yeah, it's his fault.
That I had to load your central?
Yes.
Fuck you!
If I had a better picker,
If-
I would have had more time. I wouldn't have been so busy, and then I would have
Yeah, had you
Central.
fucking loaded it when it got there, fucking whenever it got there, because I didn't know.
found out 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look at the log tomorrow and see what time it got there.
Actually-
and ask this motherfucker why is not more on top of centrals.
So
You got those Estes too. They were trying to make me load that. I was like, I got one, okay?
Mark called me at 4 o'clock and said,
Motherfucker,
"Do you have time to come sit here in the office with me and Melanie?" Which I thought he said Eileen at first, and I was like, "No, we're trying to load the central And she should know because she's the one that gave us the Central this late.
We. You see that? He even took credit for loading the Central. There ain't no we, motherfucker.
Look, there's never been a me and there's never been a you. For me, it's always been us. Okay?
Yeah, till today.
We try to make everything work on that side of the
Yeah,
world.
I did
together.
today. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I did. What'd you do?
I wrote my novel.
I'm busy.
I did my homework.
Yeah, this motherfucker writing his fucking doctoral thesis over here. I got you.
How's your Jason? How you doing? You okay?
How's your Jason? I got him all fucked up.
I'm just trying to deflect.
You ain't doing it. You know me better.
I know that's true.
Hey, so what are we doing today? Fuck you and that Central. First of all. Second of all, what are we doing today? Motherfucker.
What do you want to do today?
Whatever the fuck you had planned. Because that's what you were doing at work, apparently.
Oh, my laptop was at home.
Well, where the fuck? We had a bracket, bitch.
But yeah, it's right here now. I have it with me.
my
I wasn't
God.
doing that at work. I was working at work.
Oh, I thought you were saying your laptop was at home right now. I was about to be like, well, I'm fucking leaving.
Already? No, it's
I
not.
got beers to drink.
You have it with you.
You already got me loud. You want to calm down?
Me.
I busted my eardrums in my car. He didn't turn it down enough. Sorry.
When you're yelling.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
There was like a 5-minute section where I'm just yelling the whole time. And then eventually you're like, well, calm down.
I haven't listened yet because it's not on Spotify. It's only on YouTube.
I ain't gone through yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, get on YouTube, motherfucker.
Fuck you too.
Or Rumble.
Well, fuck Central.
Fuck Central. I've never asked for any help.
Oh,
with Central.
well, I can't come sit in the office right now because we're loading we are loading the Central.
Is not all the
I done
paperwork
sent.
and all the
I
other
done.
stuff
I done
together?
sent. I done sent a forklift driver away. I had 2 pickers and a scanner, and Jacob was picking. What was I supposed to fuck? And he was sitting there clicking on the goddamn computer, just fucking. Oh, this trailer fucking X roll. James has 3 things to load. Blah, blah, No, but to be fair, me and James, set a record today. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
You get full Central fucking load in like it had to be 20 minutes. It was
wasn't
fucking
long.
fast.
Damn.
It wasn't long at all.
Because I was like,
From start to finish, it was pretty damn quick.
I'll split it up. You just label it, and then we'll both take it down there. It's pretty cool. James is cool.
Yeah. We like
John's
James.
not. You want to start a new podcast with James?
Sure.
Yeah. We'll
What
call
are we
it
gonna call that one?
the beer, the bi, and the stoner.
BJ.
BJ?
Double BJ.
Wow.
Shut up. You're not involved.
I don't want to be
You're
involved.
dead to me.
The BSB.
Yeah. The beer, the stoner, and the bi.
The Buy Stoner beer.
This is why I'm here, guys.
The bi beer, stoner. Buy beer.
Bobby.
You bought beer.
Buy beer, Stoner. Wow.
All right, I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah, do the bracket already.
I don't have a bracket,
What?
but I have an argument.
Oh my God. Oh, is it about Central? I got you.
You said you were done. Are you
Well,
done? Get it
you
out.
said argument.
We already had that argument. Can we have a different one now?
You don't tell me what the
15
fuck
I
it is.
asked. I said can.
Yeah. Yeah, unlike me being told to load the Central.
That was not by me. I didn't go.
No, but you told me why I was loading it.
I told Tony, hey, can you have George load my Central for me? That's
No,
not what happened.
no, I just got bitched at because there was an empty Central. Because you weren't loading it. And I had none. And then I got told to do it because you were busy. And then you said that we were loading it, which wasn't true. And now here we are.
Are we? Are we here? I don't think we're here. I think you're still at work and I'm here. You need to get out of work and come
No, I'm here. I just see your fucking dumb face saying, okay, you ain't doing that. See? He even knows. He saw your dumb face.
It's the only face I got, okay?
It's dumb.
I don't even know if this is worth it now.
It's not.
So let's not do it.
Well, end the podcast.
The kids don't like it when the dads fight.
Ew.
We'd make some fucked up looking babies.
Yeah, we would.
Ginger Italians.
Yeah. And I'm getting
Some damn
sick.
good cook, though. Yeah,
What?
Sure, you are getting sick.
Yeah, you're gonna get sick. Aaron's been sick for a while. And then today she put in some new wax melts in the
Yeah.
wax warmer. Well, I don't fucking know these words. And she's like, I couldn't smell it at all, so I don't know what it smells like.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Cough that way.
Give it to
You've
Amber.
been vaccinated.
And?
I
That was like
haven't.
over a year ago.
Now, this is fucking the new one. This is the
Yeah.
chicken flu.
Chicken foot.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Bird flu.
Not the chicken flu.
It affects chickens. What do you want me to do?
No, not eat the chicken.
My
Like,
throat's starting to hurt. It's just not good.
Yeah. That's great. I mean, if I was going to get it, I would have already got it, because, shit, Chris has had it for the last 2 weeks. Fucking Lisa's had it for the last week. She hadn't been able to fucking talk at all.
So you're telling me Chris won't give it to you?
Yeah, exactly.
I heard you're telling me there's a chance that George won't be able to talk for a couple of weeks.
I will find the strength in my soul to talk about this Central.
No, see, what he's going to do is he's going to pull up every time he yells on an episode. He's just going to pull it up and keep playing it on repeat.
People will yell, will scream over.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Central! Okay, there we go.
Fucking Central.
I got one.
Fucking Central drove a wedge.
Jason's
between
like,
us.
damn it. God, he hates when I yell because he's got to go through and find them all. So turn it the fuck down.
Just enough to where it's not peaking. Well, that's all I care about.
Peeking?
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
Like Amber.
Call that.
Speaking of Amber. Yeah, John and Amber have a conspiracy against me.
Yeah, we talk all the time.
So we're going
Trying
to
to get
call
you
him.
fired, yeah.
I was trying to call him Jamber, but Jason was like, oh, that works both of us. And ruined that. So now it's Jamber.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to tell him about April?
Who?
Fucking April.
The month.
Fucking April. That was funny for us. I don't know if
That was fucking
out of
hilarious.
context. I don't know if it's gonna be that funny.
Well, okay, so we were in the morning meeting, and Mark was looking at the Gimba sheets.
Yeah.
And I was like, does that say fucking April instead of April?
All of them said April.
Yeah, ABRIL.
New month.
And then John just says, fucking April. I love that. I lost it.
We both did. I did too. It was perfect.
Fucking April.
Fucking April.
Oh, I dribbled.
You dribble, you piddle.
I got to pee.
It's okay.
Okay, before
Oh,
we
so
start.
wait, because he replied, but you never did. So you saw that you actually found, or I actually found Vajangles.
Yes.
Like, legit. And, like, that was the cheapest set. The cheapest set was $150 for a fucking pair of them.
Do you know why I didn't respond? Because I pulled it up and I was like,
It is
and
a
I
bit
put it back
disturbing.
down. I was like, no.
It is very disturbing.
Especially the new pair.
Yeah.
Like, the vagina in it looks like the Batcave.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
You got boop.
Oh, God.
You got started.
Is it a plant like grower thing where they grow
Yeah, it's like a vine
grower?
climber. Yeah.
A vine climber. That was my nickname in high school.
Vine climber. Why were you climbing vines?
I don't know.
What kind of vines were you climbing?
I don't want to talk about high school. It was rough times.
What are we doing again this week, by the way?
So I started making a bracket, but I thought a bracket was too
Because I have a feeling
complicated.
that I've been left out and have no clue what the fuck's going
He
on.
doesn't even know. So
Okay.
I just kind of came up with this because it's. I was going to tell him too, but
I mean, you can wait.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
wait.
We can pause that conversation.
It's kind of tied into one of our old episodes, so I thought it'd be cool to do. But it might not be because he's so riled up.
I don't know, it might be fun. It might make it funner.
Maybe.
Because then he's going to argue with me more.
I don't know. He's pretty fixated on me right now, so.
I love it. It's always my turn. I like it when someone else gets fucked over.
Oh. Clearly you were talking about me, motherfuckers.
No.
I'm just kidding. No,
Paranoid much.
In all seriousness, I'm just kidding.
I know.
Except for about the... You really did say that, and that irked me a little bit, but...
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
I just wanted to come give you a fucking hard time.
Look, if you really wanted to go, like, we would have had that. We would have already had that moment, I think. Like, if
you'd be getting fucked in the ass by Jason right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I kind of know it's a joke.
Hopefully.
But I know.
Get angry.
Probably did piss you off, but I know it's still a joke either way. It's going to take a lot more than that.
Just that one moment.
That one time. Moment in time.
That right there.
He's going to hear that all night in his own head.
Yeah, for real. Like that little segment. Like, I was angry to begin with, not at you.
Yeah.
Because I get it. But, like, fuck are you yelling at me for, Tony?
It's not my shit.
I ain't got no central.
See? All right, here's what we're going to talk about tonight. Because WrestleMania is coming up.
What is that?
This is...
You got people that don't know
what WrestleMania is?
I'm sure.
That listen to us?
Hopefully. Mark? No, he knows what he knows.
Okay, WrestleMania is only the biggest wrestling event of the year. And I mean wrestling as in WWE
Don't you say
style.
it. Don't you fucking say SE.
Okay, I won't say that. WWE style
Okay.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Afraid. Be very afraid.
What's happening?
SE Sports Center.
Oh, hell no. No, it's fucking wrestling, baby. So it's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I thought it'd be fun to go. Whoa! I thought it'd be fun to go through the top WrestleMania moments, and then rank them, or at least maybe argue over who thinks which WrestleMania moment is the best.
Okay.
Does it have to be the best?
In your opinion, it could be the best.
No, well, what if it's like the most memorable?
That wouldn't be, yeah.
Not the best, like it sucked. But I'm the first one in my brain.
Don't say it, because I want to see if it's on this list.
It better fucking be.
And if you have one, Jason, don't say yours, because I'd love to see if it's on your list too.
Okay.
On this list. But I also, in comparison,
He's getting sick too.
brought up it's possible.
That's how mine
my
started.
asshole is burning.
That's
right
how mine started. No.
I don't mean by that. No.
It's Tiger Balm
I was doing some stuff before I came in.
with his son.
Whoa, he's not even on.
Incest over Jesus, baby.
Okay, we're back.
Bringing it back.
But I've cross-referenced some of these with the ratings that those
yeah,
WrestleManias actually got. So the biggest moment, does it mean it was the highest rated WrestleMania? Yes or no? That's really the question.
Wait, say it again.
So it might be your favorite WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
I would cross-reference that to see if it was also the highest rated WrestleMania, and if that means that if it's the highest rated and it's your favorite, you probably win. Is it being yours favorite being the best one? Of course you're gonna
always win.
You always win.
Unless it comes to Centrals.
Then you lose.
Then I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Jesus is back.
Jesus
With a brand new invention.
Jesus said not.
We need more Jesus.
No, that took me way too long.
I wish we had pictures of that. Do we have pictures of Jesus?
Well, it wouldn't matter. We could put it in the video, but you're supposed to put the fucking short hair picture of Amber in the video, and that didn't happen.
And a lot of other things, but we won't go there. We'll just get back to WrestleMania.
We got one picture. It was fucking you as Mario.
Of course, that one gets in.
It's because he beats off to it on the road.
He's
He's like, oh, God. Oh, long-haired Mario. He's really Italian.
It's me.
It's me, John. Oh, put it in my butthole.
Wow.
Eat my mushroom.
Oh, it'll make you grow, too.
Okay. First
That's enough.
WrestleMania moment. And you guys are going to have to help me with Roman numerals.
No,
Do you guys know Roman numerals?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
When do we tell you our favorites?
Well, we're going to see if they're on this list first. And if they're not, then you tell me what your favorite is.
Really?
I'm sure it'll be on this list because I read the list and it's...
And you know mine already. Just based on how you looked at me and said, don't say it.
Yeah. So let's go.
It's not my favorite though.
XXII. 22?
Yes.
Wow, I'm brilliant. All right. No, not really.
That's better.
Edge's Burning Desire. One of the most brutal and violent matches in a long history of WrestleMania occurred in April 2006 when Edge battled Mick Foley in a hardcore match. Feeling, though, that the hardcore legend had screwed him out of the WWE Championship, Edge targeted Foley, awakening him into the same dangerous superstar who spilled blood on many continents. You remember that match because that's the match where they lit the table on fire. Edge speared him through the ropes onto that table and basically caught on fire.
And then all of a sudden had short hair. It's weird.
Short hair, and his arm was all burnt up on one side. So that's the first one.
So you got to remember also, like, I was poor as a kid, so I didn't get to watch WrestleMania, and then I got out of it before I could afford to watch WrestleMania, and so there's only
Sure.
you know, but like in recent years, the past 4 or 5, it's become like the Super Bowl, like or more like the World Series. Like I watch that every year, regardless. Like I don't like baseball, but I watch that. So I've gotten back into wrestling now. Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome for the Central too.
It's all full circle.
Brought it on around, ran around town. But so there's like a big gap of shit. Like I don't really know between like 2003 or 4 and 2016, 17. So
What I think makes these moments so great is you could have not seen it
but you heard
when
about
it was
it, yeah.
on, but you know you've seen that clip somewhere or the YouTube video. Or,
Well, now that I'm back into it,
Yeah,
I'm
for
catching
sure.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next one, number 19, The Ultimate Surprise. Ultimate Warrior allegedly held Vince McMahon up for more money prior to 1991. Revealed in a 2005 home video release. Appeared as if his face was shown in some of the vignettes, and he was coming back.
The fuck is a vignette?
It's like a short movie or a clip of I
think we talked about this last
Bray
time.
Wyatt does it a lot,
yeah.
where he has like a little movie before.
It was porn.
Okay, that's not the same thing. I mean, it could be.
So like Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah, like that's a video.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, Warrior comes back in anticipation and wrestles Hulk Hogan in the Ultimate Surprise in VIII. 8.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 8.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. The Warrior. A Deal with the Devil, number 18. And I don't even have to read this one because this is when Stone Cold Steve Austin turned heel. Shook the hand of Vince McMahon to become part of the corporation. Didn't last very long. It wasn't probably a good idea, but
It's a terrible idea. I remember it. Yeah, that I remember. What year was that?
that was in 1999.
There you go. Yeah.
Into 2000.
That's when the corporation was going, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, and we said this last time we talked about wrestling too. Like, what set of balls on Vince McMahon to put him in a main event at WrestleMania himself. You know, that's for a guy that's not really a wrestler, but
I'd fucking do it.
I know you would for sure.
Fight me, bitch.
Number 17, XXVII.
Ooh, 27.
6, 7. Okay. Yeah, 20. So this is actually VI. Sorry, not VII.
Okay, so 26.
There's a bracket. Anyway.
Damn bitch.
Goodbye, Shawn. Shawn Michaels' last match with The Undertaker.
That was a good match, yeah. That was a good match.
University of Phoenix Stadium. Realizing it'd be his last opportunity, Shawn Michaels delivered a memorable match through caution to the wind, diving in reckless abandon from the top of the rope on The Undertaker, who was on the announce table.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff. And that was basically his wave goodbye to the fans.
Mm-hmm. So what year was that one?
That one was in... Oh, doesn't have a date.
Look her up.
What year was...
WrestleMania 26.
26.
All right, so what's next? Because it's going to be 42 minutes. We can't wait on that.
Shooting Star Crash. Brock Lesnar does a Shooting Star press onto Kurt Angle and almost busts his neck apart.
Nickel?
Neck apart.
Nickel?
Apart. Yeah,
What'd you
that-
call
that
me?
part right below. Oh, I didn't say that. We can't say that.
It's Vajenko.
2010.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go back to saying bigger.
Safe.
That way, I don't get fired. Hopefully.
We'll see.
Shout out to Mark.
So yeah,
He was reading.
you just were saying bigger, and then you stopped. So you didn't have anything else after that about this match particularly? The
What?
Angle match and Brock Lesnar, where Brock does the.
Yeah, I vaguely remember.
The reason why that match was such a big deal is because those two in the ring at the time were probably the best athletes in the WWE at that moment. Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, both of them amateur wrestlers. Obviously, Kurt won a gold medal in the Olympics, and if they were to have a legit like amateur wrestling match, I think Kurt still could have won regardless of the weight difference.
Yeah.
But
Just
Brock,
technique. Well, I don't know. Remember
Brock was
the,
good too. So
remember the kid?
yeah. the
Yeah.
match that they had.
Oh, he got fucked up by Hardcore Holly.
Did.
Oh, okay. That was off track.
End of an era.
It's okay.
It's the Triple H and Undertaker match where Shawn Michaels was the special guest referee, and they wind up leaving together,
All of them,
hugging at
yep.
the end.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was really good. WrestleMania XXVIII.
8. 28.
28. Okay, 28. Good. That was a great overall show. But that match was awesome.
So that was 10. So 12 would be 28.
Yeah.
So I watched that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but how could you not?
I think moments like, okay, this might be Taker's last match, so we're gonna watch this. You know,
It's been like that for like 12 years.
decade straight.
happening,
This is his
keeps
last
happening.
match. Last match. Like,
You gotta watch it. Like, I can't remember. I know he was gonna be there. It was when he was still doing, or not. He wasn't full time. He kind of came back and started. And it was down in, I want to say it was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I can't remember the pay per view. I want to say SummerSlam for some reason. But I bought tickets to it. And I was broke as fuck. Like, there was no way I was going to be able to. My plan was to go down there just to see the Undertaker's entrance,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
leave the pay per view, and drive back home from Atlanta. I'm pretty sure it was Atlanta.
Yeah.
Just because that's how much I wanted to see it, and I didn't go because I just didn't have gas money.
Oh, I wish I'd known you. I would have gave you $50 or $100 for gas, man. Because that would have been
Yeah,
something.
I've
that
always wanted to see that.
Yes, just to be in the arena to see the lights drop and
Like,
Yeah, hear the
music
bells
start
and
playing,
yeah.
the bells. Oh my gosh!
like
Goosebumps,
Raw
man.
30, the 30 Triple X.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, you know how pissed I would have been? Like, that was a cool entrance,
Yeah,
but like,
sure.
you don't start me out with the bells and then not do the full entrance and turn. No.
yeah, that would have been rough being there and going. I feel like I just got robbed.
Gypped, yeah.
Like, I just heard Kid Rock.
Yeah. Right. All right. Number 14, WrestleMania XXIII. So 23.
Yes.
That'd
One of my
be
personal favorites, actually.
2007.
Yeah, I bought this DVD for this reason only. I remember when it first came
Women.
out. Well, they were on there too, but this is where Vince McMahon and Donald Trump
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
the
no
Trump
hair
one.
mat.
in the hair
Yes.
match.
Yeah.
I loved that. That gimmick was awesome.
Yeah, but Trump was terrible.
He was,
God.
but just to see two guys
Billionaires,
billionaires that
essentially
shouldn't be,
millionaires, whatever.
and I mean, we kind of knew that Donald Trump would not lose his hair, but there was
Yeah.
moments in there you're like, he might.
Yeah.
And how funny would he look?
You know what he should do? He should just play that match.
For his campaign?
Yes. Yeah. And he could use fucking "No Chance" as his fucking entrance music to all of his rallies.
Fucking great.
Now.
Oh man, it was a good card too. Umaga was Vince McMahon's wrestler that was going. Bobby Lashley was Donald Trump's, and that was a good match between those two too. Rest in peace, Umaga, who was awesome as well.
I've never understood the appeal of Bobby Lashley. I don't think he's stiff in matches. It's not entertaining.
Yeah, like there's no theatrics to it. It's just very.
Yeah,
he's kind of there.
Stone faced, and he's just like. Ugh.
Yeah, he's just like hitting boys. There's not a lot of fluidity to him. Yeah. It's just kind of.
I mean, because
he's a big guy, That's about it.
Well, so is Brock, but Brock
can move.
Is everywhere.
Yeah, he can move. He is fast.
Yeah, yeah. So you got way too many guys that have that same appeal to them that are obviously they're way better. I mean, for God's sakes, even the whole like Triple H thing and all that. I mean, you got massive fucking guys that like why can't you fucking move? It's like, what the fuck?
I don't think originally Bobby Lashley was a wrestler. I mean, he wrestled.
Wasn't he in, like, MMA, too?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think he was originally a fighter who transitioned to WWE.
How would you... Did he lose every match? Because he couldn't move?
He was pretty successful, actually.
So did he just hit people?
I think he could hit pretty hard. Plus his training. He's trained in all kinds of
just kind of like a Tyson, just had a good fucking hook, and that was about it. Like, had a heavy hand.
Not much of a ground game.
What's the one, just on a... Because even, what's the one new guy? Shit, what is his name? One of the newer wrestlers, big, it looks like a fucking cannonball. Like, dude is literally as tall as he is fucking wide.
Oh, yeah. What's it? Hey, Otis.
Yeah, Otis.
Okay, so when I went to the show, I went to a show in 2017.
He does?
There was a tag team called Heavy Machinery. They did a dark match before the show even started, and he was in that.
Really?
And I got to see him as, I can't remember his name then. I don't think it was Otis, but the tag team was called Heavy Machinery, and they used to just do like bulldozing people, like just like he does in the matches.
But even him, I mean, dude can barely fucking move, but he still puts on a good fucking show. I mean,
and he does the worm. He's like 900.
And what's old dude's name? He was the champion at one point. Fought with Brock a lot. Kind of looks like Bray Wyatt, but taller. Used to be a bodybuilder. Oh no, what's his name? He's tagging with Ricochet now.
Oh, Braun Strowman.
Yes.
He's like one of those ultimate tough guy, strong man, whatever it is. Dude,
he can move good.
He's from right up the road too. He's not.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was Lenore or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Because we've seen him. He hangs out where I used to live in Hickory. He used to go to Target all the time, Best Buy. I used to see him in there all the time.
Did you suck his dick?
No, he's too big to even approach. Honestly.
No, he's not.
You're intimidated by that.
I got asked if I would fight Brock Lesnar.
Really?
This was a talk.
Yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah. I'm going to get my ass beat, but I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then we were like, he's going to get suplexed so many times.
Actually, I was like, as long as he doesn't suplex me.
That's right.
I don't want to be dropped on my head. Let's be fair, Brock. Calling you out right now.
I honestly think he probably would fight you, but I think if you just went and were like, hey, you want to have some beers together, he'd probably do that too.
Yeah.
Or like a big tomahawk steak and some bunch of beers, he'd be totally down.
As long as he's paying.
Of course. He's got the...
And he's married to Sable, so...
Can't talk about her. You can't talk about Sable. That's like
Why?
No. Because that's his woman. He's very protective of her, and you can't talk about her.
I'd do dirty things to her, Brock. What you want to do? Come fight me. I'm incurable.
No, we don't want to lose you.
I got my boys here. You don't want none of you don't want none of this.
It's okay. You're just gonna get suplexed and just be in a chair.
So just
we got your back. Way back
to break this for a second, not to interrupt too much, but we should probably do a wrestling podcast. Like we should just make this a wrestling. We've had the best conversations about wrestling.
Yeah, we do have a lot of good conversations about wrestling, but I think it would get stale, don't you? Unless we do current, like we just keep doing every show, a new show that comes out. There's so much to talk about.
40 years of fucking history.
Yeah,
and. At least you and I. Fuck you, Amber. Shut up. Yeah, Jomber. But no, like like at least you and I'm not sure how far you went, and I know you haven't started back.
No, yeah.
Yeah, cause Jomber.
Funny enough, so one of the guys that I actually like work with, like that's usually what we end up watching on Monday nights when we're in the fucking hotel room. So.
Raw and chill.
Exactly. That's how I know about Otis.
Raw dog.
He doesn't get it yet. I don't know.
How I do, but I'm just gonna let it go.
You hear that, Amber? No, but like the past since '95, we got numerous moments we could fucking just discuss.
Yeah.
I'm totally down. We just made an announcement here on live on Beer by the Beautiful that we might just change this to a wrestling
Well,
podcast.
or what we could do is it could be like a segment.
Did you hear that? Oh, Blue.
He doesn't know.
I know
What?
you gotta tell him. Remember,
so
remember
confused.
Blue's Clues?
Yeah.
Jacob was fucking eating some shit and made the noise that Blue made. Yes, that. He made that exact noise. Not on purpose.
And like I just turned to him like, what the hell was that? Blue's Clues? And he lost it. Because it sounded just like it.
It like triggered a core memory. And I'm like, ah. Well, we found a clue.
It's in the soup.
Oh shit. It was a good time.
Anywho,
You're Netflix and chilling or raw dogging and chilling
No,
or whatever you're doing with your
Bow
friends.
around the pound while watching
Wow.
Raw Dog.
wow. Anywho.
Oh, and he was watching Otis. He was like, hello.
Hey, let's do the worm on my butt. Wait, what?
No.
Manual edit.
Shit. But we could we could make it a segment, either segment or like an every other episode kind of deal.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of blend it in.
Like
I'm totally down. I
Next
just
week.
didn't want to assume you guys wanted to do that too.
next week, I came up with something.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Oh God, there's more to it. Well,
What was the word I used here? I don't want to call it that. Dad joke shock something. Shock.
You said something and it sounded really naughty.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. But yeah, it was. All you put out there was come with your best dad jokes.
yeah.
And I told John a little bit more.
And then he told me something about shocking dad jokes.
Since we're at intermission, apparently.
Apparently, yes, 30 best dad jokes.
Mark called me over today while I was talking to David Strange.
The stranger that works there.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that strange dude. And he was like, "Tell him about Jason."
Seriously?
So he's fixated on it.
So I told him about you.
Wow. The whole thing?
But just
The number and all?
just the 15.
Oh, okay.
I was
So
like,
apparently that's going to be my legacy there now. It's just,
You can never get hired back.
I didn't want.
I don't know. I might be able to. I might be hired instantly.
Yeah. Mark's like, come on back.
Come on
baby."
back on the 15th.
Well, he's going to hear that now.
I ain't got 15, but I'll give you one.
You're getting fired.
Yeah,
Well, it was nice working with you.
yeah.
I guess you won't have to do any more fucking centrals.
For you,
Back around.
because you're fucking busy.
I couldn't resist. All right, number
But
13.
you're not doing nothing. Yeah.
13. And this is what I want to say to you
Plus
right
two.
now, George. I'm so sorry. I love you. XXIV 24?
Yeah.
It's when Shawn Michaels kicked Ric Flair in the face. And right before he did, he said, I'm so sorry, I love you.
Not on a mic or anything. You
said it. You could
you
read
read
it.
his
Yeah,
lips.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then basically took him out so he would never wrestle in the WWE again. He did have a match recently, not too long ago.
Yeah, that motherfucker needs money.
Shit.
I think it was a charity.
So, after we get done with this list, I have a fun story about Ric Flair. That I'll tell you
You
guys.
banged him.
No.
Oh, that would have been the best story ever.
No. But, yeah, we'll get there. We got to get through the list
We
first.
got 12 left.
Mark is like Facebook friends or
I have not accepted any Facebook.
no. It doesn't
He's
be
friends
like,
with me.
Has he?
Yeah.
Me too. But like no, like with remember he was showing us Flair's fucking
Oh,
kid son.
David Flair, yeah.
Yeah,
He was
like-
bringing him up. Yeah, I guess he's a local. He like knows him.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Flair, they're literally just
They're all
down in
over the
Rock Hill.
place. Yeah, they're right down Rock Hill. Yeah.
Well, one of them, I think he was in Shelby. Was he not? That was Shelby, right?
I think so.
Probably.
Because he was showing us pictures. Because he's
Like
like
they had dinner
Facebook
or
friends and
something,
shit.
and he
Yeah.
was there at a
It's
dinner.
weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's North Carolina. I mean,
Yeah.
they're-
Well, that's like my
they're
my
all
cousins
over.
actually met David.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just because, like, so my cousin's, but he does, since he has the printing business here in town and all he does.
What's he
like,
print?
Porn.
Oh, well, I mean, he used to do,
Shout
like...
that shit out. Get him some business.
Oh,
From,
no,
he's
out
Telangana.
He's out of it now. He's out of the printing business.
Well, why?
Because it just got too much. There's reasons. Anywho, but he was a part of the Rotary Club and
This
stuff
is why
like
we can't have wrestling podcast. We wouldn't talk about wrestling.
I like New Jason. We're talking about wrestling.
We were talking about wrestling.
Yeah,
But
you were not.
But because of like all the events and shit he did with the Rotary Club and all that, like they met like
What's the Rotary Club? I'm just kidding. Go. Just kidding. Go.
But like, so that was his big thing. He was big into wrestling and stuff when he was little. So he like that, like when they did events and stuff, that was some of the guests he would like invite to do. So like
cool.
he met, he's met Ric Flair, he met his son, he's met the Russian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like he actually went to like him and his wife went to dinner with him and all that kind of shit. So he's met like a bunch of the old wrestlers and all kinds of shit.
Who's the Russian?
Ivan Koloff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not, he wasn't.
I was
the
thinking.
Russian.
I was thinking the ravishing Russian.
That's a cool name, though. I don't think that was one. Ravishing Rick Rude.
No, ravishing Russian. Fucking blonde chick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's,
You let her ravish you, wouldn't
what's
you?
her
Nope.
name?
I am happily taken.
Rusev's girl, right? Good one. I would. I'll take that one.
Sure
You
would.
take mine too,
No.
motherfucker.
No.
And mine.
Let's go. Let's go. Number 12. Rise of a New Generation.
Cody Rhodes.
Which is
John
what number?
Cena. JBL was the champion.
JBL
You
is the speaker.
had JBL. John
he didn't get it.
Don Bradshaw Layfield. Randy Orton.
I got it.
Brock Lesnar. Dave Bautista. All those guys coming up at one time and taking over basically.
Yeah, one thing. So speaking of, I've never got the appeal of Batista.
Yeah, I never did either.
He's like Bobby Lashley. Like it's not. He's a little more movie, but like
Yeah.
he's
Very
just
stiff,
not fun to watch.
personality, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he just seems arrogant and fucking not.
I mean, it's
good.
just like, his acting career is the same thing. Like, even watching his characters, granted, the whole fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, that fit that character and all, but at the same time, it's
it was
like,
perfect for that.
but that's all, that's like, any other role
That's
he
it.
played, that's how he was, and it's like, eesh.
You're like, you're one-dimensional, dude. You gotta do something different.
Good thing they didn't cast him as Joel in The Last of Us.
Did they talk about that?
No.
Oh.
No, he's just saying,
I was just saying there would be
It's
no.
like I've been watching that show, and I would not have
It's
seen
all about
that.
gay people now.
Those 2 episodes, but yeah. But if it follows the
Out
story,
of
7 so far.
yeah.
yeah. But it
But
was
it
in the
follows
game.
the actual game, so I don't care.
The
It's
only
always-
thing is, I mean, obviously they did add a little extra story to the one. Like in the game, it was more inferred than like had an actual backstory to it.
Because it doesn't matter to the story.
No, it doesn't.
Not at all. That was the one episode.
That's the whole issue I have with all that. Sorry.
Yeah, it is just like when it's
Like,
forced in.
Don't make it the story. That's not the story.
Yeah, I was the same way when I watched it too. I was like,
Yeah.
this isn't the way it goes down.
I was just like, speaking of, just to get him riled up for a second. Speaking of, have you seen the new trailers for Neverland
Pan.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where now it's not just Lost Boys, but now it's the Lost Kids because there's fucking like little girls
No,
and stuff in there.
hang on. They're Lost Boys, but there's a comment of, but you're not all boys.
Yeah.
And Tinkerbell's black.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have blonde hair. Even in Little Mermaid, they tried to give her red hair.
What? Okay, I hope we blow up soon. This whole
Like, hey,
country.
but the good part about that, is the fucking whole woke left side of this fucking country is pissed off at it. They're like, oh, you can't give black people their own stories. You just got to put them in the white people's stories.
Exactly.
Yes, make your own fucking
and see, and my
Spider-Man, for
Yeah.
example. Goddamn, just making it.
Yeah.
Ah.
But see, at least with that one, it was the whole like multiverse thing. So it was
Dude,
at
I
least,
loved it.
Yeah.
I went and saw that
Great,
shit.
yeah.
So it makes sense.
That's
Like
a good movie.
they made it make sense.
Yes.
Whereas there again, like in their whole fucking argument with fucking Little Mermaid is, yeah, but she's a mermaid, so that's a mythical creature, so therefore, I mean, she doesn't have to be white or white. Okay? Fucking Tinkerbell, same shit. She's a fucking fairy. She ain't got to be fucking white either. So, if you're gonna cause issues, like, use your same fucking arguments here.
You're a fairy and you're white.
Exactly.
You just went into Jacob when you did that.
You did.
Bit, so I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to point that out.
It does. Yeah. I go Jacob mode when I get Maki.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I had a like a sentimental moment today with Jacob.
Wow.
How fast did it fleet?
No, it didn't, because she was like,
I know on break you wanted to murder him.
yeah, well, but like after Gimby was talking to me about it, he's like, how to do it. I was like, you did good, you know, little criticisms here and there, but it wasn't when you were there. He was like, the thing is, I've heard myself on video or recording talk,
Yeah.
and I sound like I can't remember the exact wording, but essentially the token autistic kid, and I was like, you do sound like that, but and it's okay. Like,
That's who you are.
I don't know. There was a soft spot there for a second.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like,
You can tell it a little like self-conscious just
Yeah,
hit,
like-
and then
Yeah.
Jason took 15 dicks. What do you want? Is that a wolf? No,
Sirens.
They found us. We're done. It was nice knowing you guys. Going to prison.
You two coming for us.
We said
It's the
bigger
autistic police coming for us.
Hey, up there.
You're gonna take this pudding.
Don't make me put out my pudding.
Not to put in
You shoot my pudding in you.
Nope.
Oh God.
tapioca.
What was that? I said it. He said, nope.
I don't know what it was, but you gotta do that sound one more time for us. We do that on a loop.
Lick my taint.
That's the sound that Jacob makes.
Hey, Jacob, you sound autistic, and it's okay, dude. Don't come talk to me about this.
You're always gonna.
Fuck you.
All right, number 11. 3 icons in one ring. WrestleMania XXX.
30.
Porn.
Rock,
I'm
Stone
naked in the
Cold,
ring.
and Hulk Hogan. Starting off when Hogan came out and said that they were in the Silver Dome and not the Superdome.
Yep, he fucked up. Yep. It's said it multiple times, too.
So I remember that.
Until somebody was like,
hey, dude.
yeah, never mind. He was like, and make a joke out of it.
If you were in like a band, let's say you were Motley Crue or somebody, and
Has Chris ever done that?
said the wrong city that you're
Wrong.
in.
Well, I guess you're not in like.
No, but
arenas.
I do have to keep track
Worldwide.
of who
Do
we
you
are.
really?
Did he? Yeah, so
Right
you got to
before you go,
remind
like,
him right
hey,
before.
we're in-
Sometimes
That's fucking hilarious.
I can imagine that.
It's like,
Victory!
What's this fucking club called?
And you're in fucking Gaysville and fucking. I don't know.
Gaysville.
I don't know. Chris is clearly gay.
Oh my god.
He's saying it's repressed.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, yeah. He hates himself. Wow. He hates gay people because he hates himself.
Who says he hates gay people?
You. God, I heard it. You ain't had to say it.
Anyway,
So I didn't want to talk to John.
that guy's really gay.
I mean, he saw George humping all night. So
Yeah, well, he was laughing at that.
He was singing.
He was smiling. He was happy.
But it was.
Because when I
Let's
dipped
go
you,
to
you
the
gotta
game.
look at what was going on.
He was like, whoa, I want to bang that one. No. And then he gave himself 30 lashes that night.
30? Damn.
wow.
Yeah, it was 15 times 2.
One set for each.
One for each. One set for each of us. He
Jason took 15. I'm taking 30.
should have been more like 80-20, though, I think. All right, an Ultimate Champion. WrestleMania VI. Hulk Hogan versus the
6.
Ultimate Warrior. The match.
Good job.
That's an old one.
The match starts
This
out with
motherfucker.
Hogan
6.
coming out. It took a while. Ultimate Warrior sprints from backstage all the way to the ring. He gets to the ring and he's dead. Like, he can't even perform because he's breathing so hard. He does his like rope shake and all that fun stuff that the Warrior does, but then he cannot wrestle because he is just blown up when he gets into the ring. Hogan kind of grabs him in the first hold and he's like, Just take a breath, man. We'll get through this. About 2 minutes in the match where he goes, we need to go home. I can't do this anymore. Hogan's like, we still got like 20 minutes left in this match, dude. Oh, man.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It is. It is. What I heard. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Boyhood dream has come true.
Ooh, Mick Foley.
Shawn Michaels.
Oh, I knew it was one of the two.
Yeah, WrestleMania XI.
The Winged Eagle belt. Yeah.
Yes.
Hart? Was it? No.
Yes.
Was it?
Was it Bret Hart?
Yep. His opponent of that show, Bret the Hitman Hart, the only one more man respected in the ring. It was controversial.
That
Heartbreak Kid
is in my top 3.
Iron Man match.
Yeah, that's in my top 3. Oh, he beat him by 1, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, he beat him by 1 fall, I think. Like, it was like fucking... It was brutal to watch because they were just...
Okay.
They were the ultimate warrior when he ran out to the ring.
So it went to a draw. They were both tied at the end of the expired time limit. And Gorilla Monsoon came out and said we had one more match for sudden death overtime period, which he blasted. Hart blasted. No. Michaels blasted Hart with Sweet Chin music.
Damn, Jacob, calm down. It's just
the way
this
it's
Cambo, bro. There's safety.
He comes home the first time with a belt.
Hey, what?
Comes on what?
Comes home with the first time with the belt.
The Winged Eagle.
Coming on.
He came on the Eagle.
Come
I might. That belt is probably.
That's the one.
That razor belt though.
Yeah, that is a sweet ass belt.
But it's not.
Did we get any comments about that? Because we did put that out there. If anybody wanted to.
Yeah, that's
I don't know if anybody.
probably on the bigger episode.
Was it?
Maybe. Might have been on that one. Yeah, the band episode.
Hey. If anyone's listening to this years in the future and we're big. And you want to hear that banned episode and the one that didn't get released because we didn't want to get banned
and
again.
There's a couple early on that we didn't release too. You said right?
Yeah.
That was just bad.
Patreon / Triple B.
Yeah, $50 a piece.
Whoa.
I mean, if we're big.
Well, we're big. We're not bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Say it.
Bigger.
Yes. Donald's here.
Number 8.
Come on, man.
Benoit celebrate Benoit's first and only
Benoit.
WWE Championship.
Then he killed his kid and wife. Yeah. He was like, "Woo, I did it. Woo, y'all gonna die tonight." I just rewrote that story.
You did.
It's just
Again.
That's how I remember it.
If you guys want to hear that story, sign up for our Patreon.
We actually told that story in a Wrestling Controversy
We did.
episode. Conspiracy, I believe it was.
It was the first wrestling episode.
Yep. Number 7, a Macho reunion. It's where Macho Man and Elizabeth come back together. Who can remember that?
It's crazy she died before him.
Yeah.
Like, that is insane to me.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was on it way before her.
That's true. Probably got it on there. Probably got her on it. So.
Yeah.
Right.
She was so pretty. Like, legitimately. Pretty. Like, not just...
Sweetheart. That's why I like...
She's like an all-American girl, almost.
Absolutely. Yeah. But then later on in the WCW, when they went to NWO, she wore all the leather and she was still hot.
She was hot till she died, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure.
And then, a couple days after that, too.
Cold. Yeah, well. A couple hours at least.
Shout out to necrophiliacs.
We're not promoting that.
No,
I am
listening. They're busy.
Y'all don't give a fuck. Alright, I don't give a fuck. Y'all probably do. I don't care. At least I'm not saying...
Okay, WrestleMania X8.
X8?
18.
That's what it says here. Icon versus Icon.
Ooh, Undertaker versus who?
Rock versus Hogan.
Oh.
Probably the biggest pop I've ever heard on any
but
show.
Man, if that had only happened 5 to 8 years earlier.
If it only happened with Austin.
Or 5 years earlier.
I love The Rock, but if it only happened with Austin, it would have been better.
Dude, there were so many matches I would like. Austin was up there on mine. He was on my Rushmore. And I wish he would have wrestled longer.
Yeah.
Damn those knees and neck.
Yeah, his neck is what really got him, I think.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
knees
but
were
what-
He
bad,
didn't
too.
want to walk around like
Well,
this the rest of his life.
Yeah, but it's
knees were
those
torn
braces,
up,
like
yeah.
he can't walk hardly.
Yeah, no.
And all those stunners have basically moved his spine up a couple inches to where it's supposed to be, so he's a little hunched
Which
over
is-
as well.
which
His neck
is,
was compacted.
You know, Hogan's like paralyzed right now.
Sure.
He can walk. He just can't feel his fucking legs.
Yeah.
It was like 21 back surgeries or something.
Yeah, and that's
From the leg drop.
essentially a fucking stunner without. Yeah.
Yeah. Without holding the neck.
Like we want to ban chair shots because CTE, but like maybe stop that too because that's
Fall
fucking
on your
people.
ass
Yeah,
the whole time.
fucking people up.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of injuries happen because it's more repetitive. Like
Yeah.
doing a move once or twice in your career,
Yeah.
maybe not that bad.
That's
but
one of those things.
it's
Like,
your
I-
finisher.
Yeah, but how many times have
Chill
you
out.
done that move? Yeah.
Yeah, which that's one of those things that, like, if you kind of like really pay attention to the matches now too, I think there's like some things being done behind the scenes to like give their they want to keep the illusion up, so it's
Sure.
like things they don't really tell, but like you can kind of tell that like the rings now move, like they give a lot more
Oh, yeah.
than they fucking used to. Like you can actually see that
like a
thing like
trampoline,
fucking
yeah.
sink, like a fucking trampoline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're still
As
hard,
they
don't get me
should.
wrong.
Yeah.
But I want to protect wrestlers forever because I don't want them to get hurt. I want them to wrestle forever.
You don't want you don't want someone as influential and talented and just everything as Stone Cold to have to retire early. Or Edge even.
Oh, yeah.
Shawn Michaels. Fucking,
Taker.
yeah.
I mean, all those guys.
It's just, yeah. Fucking let them, don't, fuck the illusion. Let them fucking wrestle on a trampoline.
I think a majority, maybe minus the children that watch, already kind of know.
Oh yeah.
Like now, anyway. Maybe not then, because then it was a little.
Yeah,
bit
so
more
just
real.
make it a square trampoline then.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
let
because
them
like
do,
back
like,
then you had
40
fucking like.
So we used to do it on the trampoline. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
They had it back in the day, the fucking like, especially in the first, like I would say first 2 decades of it. Like you had the guys that, because I was watching this old fucking, I forget who the wrestler was, but like he was even talking about where they would fucking like hide, they would like break apart razor blades and like hide them like in the tape on their
Oh
fingers.
yeah.
Where like, and it wouldn't be for their opponent, it would be for themselves. Like if they knew that obviously blood sealed.
Yep.
So like he would show like where he would like take it and like whenever they go to like grab their head after a fucking move and stuff, like he'd take it and like pinch.
Yep.
And just they knew where to hit, like the fucking veins to where like with the sweat and everything, it just poured.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, and then that became banned.
Yeah.
Because WWE's a bunch of pussy bitches. Fuck you, Vince McMahon. Come
don't-
fight me.
okay.
I think after like the whole barbed
To
wire scenes and all
defend
that
that, I
kind of got to some people.
I don't think they want to stop that. I think the sponsors, the people that pay them money to do their show,
Which is
want
bullshit.
that to
Oh
stop.
yeah, because I mean,
That is cancel culture.
well, it's that, and it it became that
Essentially.
whole thing there again, like the dads
There again.
against fucking,
I haven't heard that in a while. Sorry.
but like where the mom and dad groups would come out against fucking like violence on TV and shit, and like especially when like even like with D. Snyder and stuff defending music back in the day and like in the like late 80s and all that shit. As far as I think that had a lot to do with it too, because it was a thing of being able to keep it on regular television to where there wasn't a constant fucking
show
battle.
way worse on regular.
Oh, they do.
Yes.
But the fact that this is like real and like you know it's real and the kids are gonna fucking replicate it. There again, the kids on the fucking trampoline are gonna fucking replicate
Well,
the
fuck
shit.
it. Then you're gonna have scars
So-
on your forehead, little bitch.
But isn't that how we get rid of the dumb ones?
Yeah. Yeah, we can't do that anymore.
Yeah, see that's why there's too much shit now. You know,
Before we
the
move
Darwin
on,
effect has been fucking muted.
you know what we don't do? What number are we on?
5. With the last 5.
Last 5. What did we start at? 15?
20.
20. Wow. We should take a little break. We haven't done
should.
that in a long time.
Yeah.
And I love I love our music that Jason fucking,
Put together for us, yeah.
yeah. Like, so we should listen to that in the middle of this.
Well, let's do that. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Bitches.
What were we just talking about?
I don't know. Trying to set me up. Telling Mark to go the fuck away. Hey, it's morning time. I'm trying to get started.
Leave me alone.
And you're talking to me, and I am barely here right now. And I'm hungover.
Just say what
So
you gotta
need
say. I gotta poop. Leave me
I
alone.
gotta poop. I'm hungover, and I gotta get these fucking trucks rolling.
Yeah.
So you get why are we talking about what we're gonna talk about in
Practice.
in 10 minutes? Stop it, Mark. We're okay. We got this. Calm down. Don't fire me.
Number 5. This is our top 5 best WrestleMania moments.
No, this is not our top 5.
The top 5 that I was given by this wonderful page that I'm on.
He googled
Yeah,
top 20
basically.
WrestleMania moments.
The Austin era. WrestleMania XIV.
14.
Poutine.
Poutine. I want some poutine.
Stone Cold Steve
You?
Austin.
I said I want some.
Poutine you?
Poutine me.
You want something poutine you?
I'm gonna poutine him.
You want to
Put anything in me.
poutine it in you? In him? Okay, anyways.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Mike Tyson. Start of the Attitude Era.
Yeah, that was good. They shoved each other and shit.
Yeah.
But then he turned on Michaels and then punched Michaels in the face and Stone Cold won.
Yeah. And he ripped his shirt off, right? And it said Austin 316.
Yep. What a good day that was. I just ruined the whole ending if they wanted to see that. Number 4. The Birth of a Spectacle.
Amber.
The very first WrestleMania.
Oh.
Cyndi Lauper, Muhammad Ali, Liberace, Mr. T, Junkyard Dog, Tito Santana, Greg Valentine, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. It's like the whole world was there to watch the very first WrestleMania. And Vince McMahon basically took all of his money and put it into this one show, and it was make or break. If it didn't do well, he was going to probably fold up. But it did amazing, and he's gone.
Too bad he didn't.
Too bad he didn't fold up.
Yeah. Ted Turner.
Number 3. And this is a tough one.
Shout out to Dale Earnhardt. May he rest in peace.
21-1.
There it is. That's mine.
WrestleMania
Yep.
XXX. Also, that same card from before.
Yep.
Where Undertaker loses at WrestleMania for the
Brock
very first
Lesnar.
time to Brock Lesnar.
And Paul Heyman's losing his goddamn mind.
Yeah.
The whole crowd lost their mind.
Do you remember the black guy with the glasses with the big old eyes? Ooh!
It's like still a fucking gift to this day.
Yeah, that hurts my heart.
I really think, and I've listened to so many interviews about this,
They switched it, right?
that
He
even
wasn't
Brock
supposed
didn't know.
Really?
Yeah. Brock had no idea. He wasn't going to go over the whole time.
Yeah.
And then there was a switch at the end where it was discussed before Taker went out. Vince said, I want you to put Brock over. And he was like, okay. So even Undertaker didn't even know at that point.
Yeah.
Until he was getting ready to walk out.
There's no...
It's the best and the worst.
Well, so, if it were a full-time wrestler, you know, because since then he's not really been. He just comes back for championship matches, seems like. Nowadays, he's got this whole country shit. I don't know if it's real or not, but...
He's trying to play the babyface.
Yeah, it's not working. But I do like the duality where he's like, well, hey, y'all, and then he's like, I'll fucking rip your head off. I like that.
That's
but,
you.
But, no, I'm a babyface.
That's true. Until you pitched off, then you're not.
Yeah, it's central. No, but, I don't know. I would have been okay with someone dedicated to the company or the sport, whatever. But Brock Lesnar, like, really?
And the way I look at it, and you're right, you're 100% right on that. Is there anybody else could really beat up Undertaker? Anyone else that's on that in that locker room? If it was a legit person,
If I had to choose someone to beat him, it would have been Kane.
that would have been a good switch. Yeah,
Michaels, Austin, The Rock, even. Not Brock Lesnar.
Cena.
No.
Nah.
No, and I think,
It did a squash match against
like,
him.
why is that thing fucking moving? Oh my God, it just fucking stopped when you both look. The black dude. Oh, there it is. Don't you do that. I was like, is it moving? Oh my God, it's moving. Why is it moving? And then you both looking at it stopped. And I was like, oh my God. Jesus. No, okay, but for real. Like a legend. Even Flair. I would have been okay with Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman in the corner, as talented as he is, I fucking loathe
Paul Heyman?
Paul Heyman.
I like Paul Heyman.
No,
I'm a
sure
Paul Heyman guy.
You are Paul Heyman, essentially. A big old cook.
Wow. There it is.
We've established this.
Yeah. I'm about to establish my nuts on your fucking lips. Anyways, number 2.
Blood from a Stone. Bret Hart puts over Austin and still winning at the same time, putting him in the sharpshooter, and Austin's face is just covered in blood in that crimson mask.
And he's like screaming, yeah, I remember that.
Passes out from the pain, does not give up, but passes out from the pain. That was a great start to Austin's career. I think that match alone pretty much made him into the character he developed into, which essentially was himself, really.
Yeah.
He wasn't the ringmaster anymore. He wasn't the technician of the ring.
He didn't have hair, blonde hair
Exactly.
from WCW. I went back just out of curiosity to watch those.
Hollywood Blondes?
So yeah. Oh my God, it's
It's so weird.
Who are you?
Who was this guy? Yeah.
Like, you need to fix that or go back to the fucking independent circuit.
What's number 1?
Number 1.
Numero uno.
Hulk Hogan slams Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3.
Oh, yeah.
So that was my first childhood memory from wrestling, with my dad sitting in underwear with box fans in the windows because we didn't have AC in New York.
Was it tickling you?
Watching. No, we were just
Oh,
chilling because
okay.
it was hot. And we watched that match. And I'll never forget that moment. And not just because of the match itself, because of my dad and I sitting there and watching it. And
Shout out to
so
Pop
cool.
Selena.
That's right. It was one of the
Hope
coolest
you're
moments.
doing well, brother.
Not my favorite, though.
No? What was your favorite on the list?
It was on the list.
Was yours?
No.
Oh.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, so my favorite was definitely your favorite, least favorite, whatever. 21-1.
Yeah.
That, I don't know, just broke my heart. But like
What's
it was
weird about that is I think everyone thought there's no way Brock's gonna win. Like there's no way he's
shouldn't
gonna
have.
lose. Right. I mean, I don't think there was anyone.
disqualification at the least.
Yes.
21-0-1.
Sure. A tie.
Okay, yeah.
Something, but not
Yeah.
a loss. Not a legit count 1, 2, 3 loss without any kind of interference. So it was.
Well, and that match was hard to watch. Like Taker wasn't.
No.
He wasn't Taker, really. No. Like he did some of his, gimmick moves, whatever you want to call it, but
Yeah.
he wasn't moving good, and just it's like, shit, I'm old because he's old.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Yeah. And beat up. I mean, the guy had so many hip surgeries and just. He's a big guy to begin with, and a lot of tall guys have a lot of issues anyway, because of their size. And for him to be throwing his body around like that for his whole career, it was in pain.
For that to be his thing, oh yeah.
No, that's the one guy I was okay with being part-time at that point.
Right.
Like, unlike Batista or Lesnar and those guys.
Well, he's like the main attraction, even though he's not there the whole year. Like, you see him one time a year, and
You
you're
wait.
like, this is the biggest thing of the
You
year.
you got a month of Taker
Yeah.
coming in on Raw and SmackDown leading up to WrestleMania.
Like, Royal Rumble up to...
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like the same thing, like even if you, just to go all Southern on it, but
Boy, I tell you what.
fair enough if it's the same things, but like, anybody keeps up with like the Monster Jam circuit. As far as like monster trucks, stuff like that. Same thing. Gravedigger. Same thing. I mean, granted, yeah, it's kind of the same gimmick on both sides, but either way, that's the same thing. Like, anybody, like, when you ask them about monster trucks, that's the first one they fucking think of. Yeah. And it's a gimmick thing at this point. Like, he's not at every show, but, like, when it comes out, like, that's what everybody's fucking waiting for.
It's his son now, right?
Yeah.
Son of a digger. Shout out to, was it Kill Devil Falls?
I think so, yeah.
What was his name?
That's where their
Dennis?
home base
Was
is
his
at.
name Dennis something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Dennis something. Can't remember his last name either. But yeah,
I've only ever been to one, and it was in Charlotte, and my uncle took me, and his kids and his wife, and just
Dennis Anderson.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just Gravedigger. Yeah, the whole show, just like The Undertaker, the whole show led up to that.
Yes.
And
especially like when they do like if it's a fucking show where they're doing the freestyles, like their freestyles are always fucking like the best thing to watch.
Because they don't give a fuck. They got enough money at this point.
Yeah, just, like it never fails that
like,
truck is fucking demolished.
They have like 20 trucks
leave.
too. Because I saw a live show in Charlotte at the dirt track. They did a live show there, and they had a digger there. And it wasn't Dennis Anderson. It was just another driver that they had, truck number 17 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And they beat the shit out of it.
Yep.
And they did his at the end. They beat the shit out of he beat the shit out of all the other trucks that were still kind of stuck there.
Yeah.
And beat the shit out of his truck. We thought that was the end of the show.
Yeah.
And then another digger came out and beat the shit out of all the other trucks that were there and the digger. And he actually wound up parking on top of the other digger.
Yep.
And we were like, this is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. You're covered in mud. It's so, I can't explain it. I know it's a Southern thing, but any Yankee would love that because it's the most entertaining thing. It really is. And I remember back when monster trucks went like 3 miles an hour over real cars.
1937.
They had tractor tires on them, like these massive.
What's that back when Bigfoot
tires.
still performed?
Yeah, Bigfoot.
You know, obviously he was that's the grandfather of everything. That's where it all fucking started.
Absolutely, and they were heavy and not fast. Where now,
and they looked like they looked.
It was just a truck.
Like, yeah, Bigfoot was in a Ford. It was a
like
F-150.
something you'd see down in Gastonia driving on the highway.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, you're right. Now they go faster than regular vehicles do, and they're so cool, so cool. And the skill that those drivers have to keep both sets of wheels, all four wheels turning whatever direction, or you know what always so crazy to me.
Boggled my mind with fucking those guys. They do a flip. And it's almost it's similar, I guess, to a dirt bike, except for you got more control over a dirt bike because you're using your body weight. But you see them go up, and they're like mid flip, and they rev the engine. It's like whoa, whoa, and then it like flips them, and it's like what the how does that work?
Yeah,
is that how momentum in physics works? I don't know.
Do the wheels turn into wings?
I just dig through the air.
They're like big air paddles.
They got air brakes too.
That's why they do it in the South, because we're all like, "What?
Yeah.
What's going on
I
there?"
think Yankees turn just like that when they see monster trucks.
You got to, There's certain
fun.
things. Have you
so
ever been
fun.
to a NASCAR race?
Oh yeah, lots
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
I
When you're there,
I have.
when you're there, it is one of the coolest things.
Yeah.
The sounds, just the excitement, the wind that blows through your face when you're that. I was watching from the pits, so yeah. I mean, there's a lot of action that happens in there. If you love the pit stuff, that's the place to really watch it because it's so fast.
Speaking of
8 seconds of doing all that stuff.
Speaking of pit stuff, shout out to Amber.
There it is.
Oh man! So real quick, the highest rated WrestleMania.
Hang on. What was your favorite?
My favorite?
Oh, okay, yeah.
WrestleMania 32.
Oh,
Hell in the Cell. Seriously? No.
You gotta give me
Undertaker, Shane McMahon.
Shane.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
When Shane dove off the top of the cell through the fucking table.
Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Undertaker still won. Yeah.
Shane
Kept his
took
record at 23 and won.
took a nasty bump on that, but I mean it was.
Oh yeah. Fucking taking out the stretcher and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then came back, didn't he?
His kids were right there.
Yeah.
As they jumped
It's
in.
just like it was essentially a mirror image of Mick Foley doing it.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I don't think he got thrown off. He jumped off on.
No, but yeah, that was his whole thing. He fucking went to the top, and he was because it was going to be the finishing move. Yeah, and then no, nope.
Yeah, he missed.
He was good, like not a good wrestler,
No,
but like
props to Shane. He took some bumps that.
I think I sent a
Really,
picture
guys.
to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Was it SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Where he's just like the martial arts dude. What was his name? I don't know, but they were
Steve Blackman.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were up on the fucking Titantron, and the picture is just, it looks like Shane took a step back.
Yep.
And he's just mid-air.
Yeah.
Fucking
Floating
so far up.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are guys that won't do that, and he's not a wrestler, and he did it, and like
multiple times.
lots of times. Oh man.
Yeah, which that's like, I mean, I even got it pulled up. That's like one of my all-time even like favorite shots is the still shot of, you know, obviously where he's made the fall, he's fucking out on the fucking ring, and then just kind of looking up like, you good?
Are you good?
Did the kid just fucking die? Like, you know,
Like, you can't die.
We gotta wrap this up, man.
You're my boss's son.
Okay, so if put yourself in Vince's shoes, and that's your kid out there doing that move. Are you concerned for your son at that moment? Or are you like, yes, that was the
I mean,
moment
any
ever?
normal person, yes, but I think at that point, like, all that went through his mind is, I just made so much fucking money.
Exactly.
Well, okay, but and that goes against what most like rich folks will let their kids do.
Yeah.
Because you know it's you ain't got to do shit, right?
Right, yeah.
As a kid to a fucking multi-millionaire,
Right.
and he's like, I feel like it was Vince was like, I can't let you do that, and Shane was like, but you're fucking gonna.
Yeah.
I feel like that was you know, Stephanie was a little fucking different, but like Shane is not a part of the company now. Like he just wanted to do it just to be like,
I'm one of the boys, man. I'll do it.
Here's a fucking show for you folks.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, like I think that like
Even
to
though
me,
he's rich as fuck.
no, but that I think that kind of speaks to him as it was the thing of like he still wanted to be involved in the business, like and actually be involved. It wasn't a thing of I'm just gonna stand here by my dad in a fucking suit and look all badass and pissed off all the time. It's like no, he's gonna get he's gonna get fucking hurt. He's gonna get slung around. He's gonna he wanted to get his hands dirty.
Yeah,
like he wanted to actually know what the business was about.
Well, he started out as a referee.
It may go back to the whole father-son thing. Like, I can't make him proud in the fucking office because I'm not good at it.
It's a proving himself kind of thing.
But I'll jump off this fucking Hell in a Cell or a Titantron. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to feel good, but you going to say I'm proud of you, boy.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm proud of you, Jason.
Aww.
It's okay.
The highest rated WrestleMania of all time at a 9.58, which I don't understand rating scales, but I heard that's pretty high. 9.58
No clue.
millions of people watched.
I think it's
it is.
9.5 million.
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
That sounds low, though, for WrestleMania, doesn't it? Maybe.
Yeah, it sounds
like, I don't know what
real
Super
low.
Bowl usually get.
Like, motherfucker, 120-ish.
So, yeah, that's much smaller than the Super Bowl, but still high, I guess, for WrestleMania.
Maybe it's like 900 million.
Maybe.
I'd say maybe it's like a Rotten Tomatoes kind of thing.
You are a Rotten Tomato.
WrestleMania 17.
Okay.
Which, if you remember,
I don't.
was...
What year was that? So 26 was 2010. So 17 would have been 9 years earlier, 2001. Oh, Attitude Era. Okay. Coming to the end
I don't
of
think
that.
any of ours were on there, 17.
They weren't.
No.
Doesn't sound familiar. But 17 was...
You did 18, but not 17.
17,
So early,
I think,
early 2000s, yeah.
was the last Rock Austin. Rock Austin
Attitude
3.
Era, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to rattle down the
That
list
is the
here.
gayest shirt I've ever seen you wear.
It was the cleanest one I had, so I wore it.
I would have worn a dirty one over that. I've never worn that shirt.
WrestleMania
It wasn't a
19.
scum shirt.
Oh, that might have been the one I wiped my ass with when I shit myself in the parking lot before I walked into work.
Yep, that's the one. WrestleMania 30,
No lie.
Wow.
24,
So you
21,
were still there.
Speaking
31,
of.
20, and 10.
You shit yourself?
No. So I'm gonna tell my Ric Flair story. Speaking of that, that's a good little segue there.
Ric Flair shit himself?
Oh yeah. So
On your couch?
no,
While you were blowing him?
no.
Oh,
Ugh.
Amber was.
Ugh. Stop. Anyways,
Stop. He told you to stop.
I know, I like New Jason. He's a little more assertive. What?
too far.
I would let Aaron blow Ric Flair.
No, he shit himself.
No, that wasn't the problem. It was the fact that he was pooping all over the place was. Oh yeah, of course I let him blow him. But not while he's shitting.
Hopefully it's not Jacob's wife. People think it's a thing. Shit. Okay.
You good now?
I don't know.
That's good.
Hey, so this has been about 7 years ago now. Chris was actually the guitar player for like a country rock band for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah. It was money.
Okay.
So the guy we were playing for,
Money?
his name's
Oh, yeah, I can see him doing Christian.
He was like, take these stackers and see what I did.
so the guy's name was Rayan Belcher. So the
Who?
Rayan Belcher was the dude's name that was like he was the
Ray
singer.
and Bell?
Rayan Belcher.
Ray and...
Rayan.
Oh, Ray.
Like Ryan, but Rayan.
So his name was Ryan.
Belcher.
Ryan Belcher. There you go.
So the name of the band was Early Ray.
Ryan. Fucking. Dude, of course it was. Start with the Chris Taylor experience.
So the dude was like,
And the rumor. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Anyways, the dude lives down in Rock Hill, of course, with fucking, the whole Flair gang and all that shit. So he was actually got hired to be in a commercial. Like, it was a fucking car dealership down there. And he got hired, and of course, they had Ric Flair was the big guest fucking experience. They were going to use Rayan's song. So, Rayan was there, obviously, and all this shit.
Right.
Right. So,
I'm sorry.
and he used...
Colors!
So they were shooting the commercial. Like, they'd done like 5-6 takes this one. They finally got it. Of course, they're again, you've seen Rick like recently. So I mean, even 7 years ago, like, dude's fucking out of his damn mind.
He almost died
at this point.
Like, about that time, didn't he?
That's pretty much. But I think it's when he was in recovery.
Okay.
That's when they did the commercial.
Okay.
He needed money to not be in recovery.
Exactly. So, but it was him and his wife were there, and so they get done finally fucking shooting, finally get his fucking lines out and shit. They get done shooting, and he excuses himself and just kind of disappears. Like, nobody knows where they're at. Of course, Ray is talking to his wife and all this, and so finally Rick comes back, and he's like, all right, you ready to go? And they fucking jump in the car and leave. So, Rain's packing up all his shit too, and finally he steps away and goes, like, he's got to use the bathroom too, so he goes to the bathroom, and he gets in there, and no lie, like, dude even had a fucking picture up, but in the fucking trash can, in the bathroom of this fucking car dealership, is an obvious, like, just shit covered fucking pair of underwear in this trash can.
It's like Joe Biden.
No one else has gone to the bathroom since. So Ric Flair had obviously at some point in this fucking commercial shoot had shit himself.
And just said his
and
lines
just
anyways.
fucking kept going. They got the shoot done.
Fucking trooper.
Yeah. Went to the bathroom, cleaned
Got a job
himself
to
up.
do. Yeah.
Because of course he ain't riding home in that shit. Cleaned himself up, just left the underwear there, and is fucking just freeballing going home now after fucking just blowing up this car dealership.
I would have bagged that shit up and sold it on
Of course
eBay.
you would have.
Like,
Flair shitty pants.
you want some fucking, you want a Ric Flair blowout in a bag? Here you go.
Oh god.
$2,000.
Fuck that.
Eventually they dry out, get all crusty.
16,000.
So back to, hey, you let Amber blow him, but not while he's shitting. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Wow.
He would let Amber blow anybody.
But not if they're shitting.
I like how we're sticking on that, not the fact that he said he'd let Aaron blow him.
Even while shitting.
I'm afraid of her. I'm not afraid of
It's not you.
I would. No.
Yes, you would.
No, we're just talking
Yeah. I like how he just fake took a drunk.
Don't take me.
What?
He got it.
I did. He did.
I missed something.
I know, because you're dumb as shit. He fake took a drunk.
Oh, a drunk.
Don't take
I thought he said drink.
No.
Nope.
That's the part
Just
I
fake took a drunk.
I won't take
No, don't take me.
Anywho's,
Colors.
that was our wrestling moment.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to watch the new one? The one that's coming out soon? You probably not going to watch it.
Wrestlemania?
Wrestlemania, yeah.
We got to do a review of that.
So
Yeah.
we'll,
If we're doing a review, I'll watch it.
Okay.
We gotta do a review, but like we gotta record it and like get it out there.
Oh, yeah.
After the
Not.
Well, here's the thing.
months.
Do you even know what's going on right now?
I mean, I'm like
Storyline-wise?
slowly kind of catching up just from watching it on Monday nights
One of the
and
biggest
stuff.
Do you have
storylines
Hulu?
of the decade.
I do.
Okay, I was gonna offer mine if you didn't, but just kind of catch up there. Like, well, you don't, as John pointed out, but it's not as fun. Right. Little pussy ass bit. What you gonna do
when your pythons run wild on me?
Just the one.
What?
Okay, just the one python. So
apparently it's a grower, not a shower, too.
I listened to the Kevin Nash podcast. I've told you this before, and they have shirts. Yeah,
When?
When they first
I'm
came
just
out.
kidding. Go.
They have shirts that say 11 soft. You need a shirt that says 11 soft.
I'd wear that shit to work. I walk around, Gimba Day, just unzip my vest. Like, all right, so
I can see that.
I'd get in so much trouble.
What's that mean? No, people wouldn't know what that means. Some of the people that... Never mind, I'm not going to talk about Gimba people if Mark listens to this.
Go ahead.
No.
Who?
There's some people that wouldn't get that. Let's just say that.
Tony would.
Tony would.
Nylene would.
Yeah. David would.
I'm going to stop talking now.
Who else? Lisa?
I honestly don't know a lot of their names.
Is that the blonde-haired HR lady?
That's Sarah.
No.
Yeah, that's the one he wants to
Oh.
just bone.
No.
Every time we're standing at fucking Gimba, he's just like, God damn. Hello,
Well,
sir.
he's looking at somebody else in that Gimba, and I'm looking at
Yeah, Billy. Because he's not talking.
What's the two little ones again?
What? Call this one Harry.
And this one, Ball.
You know which two I'm talking about.
I don't.
Safety?
Yes.
The Bianca.
Yeah, and then what's the other one?
Have no idea.
Okay.
There's another one.
Yeah, remember there was always two.
There was Bianca and then the new one.
Okay.
Bianca is just a big old...
Oh yeah, we know this.
Like, she's nice till you go talk to her and it's like, whoa, why? What's wrong with you?
She's like Chihuahua. I mean, it makes sense because you.
She's
Hispanic.
4'7".
Yeah.
Gotta give her a snack and she'll be fine.
I'm gonna give her a little
Give her
Italian
Italian
meatballs. Y'all would make a cute couple.
He would.
Me and Jason.
Yeah, duh. Get married. Yes, I've been fucking an advocate for that for a year now.
Paul Heyman for us getting married is what you are right now.
Hey, so is it, yeah. The tribal chief says, I just don't like him. He's such a fucking bitch.
He
I think
is.
that's why I like him.
I know.
'Cause he
That's
does
why I
play
said
that
you
character.
are Paul Heyman. Well,
I'm not-
no. It's not even that. He used to have his own wrestling company that was a little bit more crazy, but and a little less safe and smaller venues, but successful. And then he was like, "Oh, Mr. McMahon."
Well, he was doing that long before
Yeah.
he was on the show, but yeah, he would export talent back and forth from ECW to WWE all the time. Stone Cold was there, Mick Foley was there, Chris Benoit. I mean, all of them pretty much.
Paul Heyman is the reason Chris Benoit killed himself and his family.
That's a
Come
bold
fight me,
step.
Brock.
Brock doesn't give a shit. Brock's killing like bears. out
Brock
in the woods with
was.
his hands.
I will say this, except for 21-1, my favorite era of Brock was when he didn't say a fucking thing and let Paul Heyman talk for him. Because even now with the new country shit, it's just like, shut up and suplex somebody.
I feel like that a lot now because if you watch a Raw or if you watch any like SmackDown, it's
You watch it raw.
I do. It's a 2-hour show on SmackDown, 3 hours on Raw, and you get about 30 minutes of wrestling.
Yeah.
You get
Well, yeah,
45 minutes of commercials and an hour of talking and 30 minutes of wrestling.
It's a male soap opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And I
what's
get it, you
what's
need
the
that.
shit? What's the one? I'm trying to learn here. But what's the new little guy with the emo fucking haircut?
Wow.
Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, yeah. He's not a little guy. He's a big dude.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Compared to his dad, he's huge.
Compared to his girlfriend, he's a fucking midget.
His dad is
Well,
like...
he went to prison, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I saw that.
I served 2 hard days in penitentiary.
Yeah, when she about ripped the fucking announcer's head off, because, he's
But
only in there for a couple hours.
She's, George doesn't like her because of her look, I guess. Is that what you said? Mommy. What's her name? I can't remember. Ray Ripley, yeah.
No, I just...
Before that, she was drop dead gorgeous, in my opinion.
Well, and I looked her up. She was pretty.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. She dull. She's dull.
Yeah. Like it's just, I mean, she literally just has the fucking just bad bitch kind of thing where she just...
So,
I'm just gonna stand here and fucking just stone face everybody. It's like...
The last couple weeks since Lita, and fucking Trish have been back, like that was... Those were... Wow, I could watch them wrestle all day long.
Mount Rushmore of women wrestlers, for sure, yeah.
Like, and then you put Rhea Ripley on the fucking screen, and it's like, I don't care about the aesthetic. It's fucking just, you don't have a personality.
Yeah.
And she's actually going against Charlotte, which, at WrestleMania, and... Charlotte's technically the baby face, but everybody hates Charlotte. So
Yeah, because she's the same way, except for fucking platinum blonde fucking Ric Flair.
The queen bee.
Yeah, fucking she's people hate her because it's like the part timers, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
People hate Charlotte Flair because even though she's full time, it feels like she was handed because. How many times has she been champion?
It's 14, I think. It's
up there, close to her dad. Yeah. It's like...
Yeah,
you didn't.
I mean, it's like you're like kind of being handed a legacy kind of thing. It's like,
But it's tough to separate yourself if you come out calling yourself Charlotte Flair from
but
your
you gotta
legacy,
look at...
you know?
But at the same time, like, the whole, like, Dusty Rhodes thing, though.
I was just going to say the same
I mean,
thing,
if you look at that, I mean, when you...
American Nightmare?
Yeah, like, you take the concept and fucking flip it on its head because you don't want to be that.
And then you get a neck tattoo?
Yeah.
And you make
Which was weird.
It was.
Of the American flag.
So, and I've only been back since the Rumble, essentially.
Right.
That's when I was like, let's fucking start this again. You know, the whole, whoa. Is that, which one came first, Seth Rollins' song?
So, all that
Or
started
Cody?
at NXT.
Like, because they're the same thing.
Seth Rollins, yeah.
Like...
Well, they do it for some of the
And
women,
they have fucking ruined Seth Rollins.
Turned him into the
Shut the
Joker.
fuck up, dude. Like, God, no. Seth Rollins is so good.
Yeah, he is.
What are we doing? Why the big red boots user? Oh my God, dude. Come on.
I love the all-white outfit he had, the white pants with the boots. Those
I loved him when he was in the Shield.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I got back into it. You know, the Shield, Daniel Bryan, all that,
Yes.
that little era.
Yeah.
That was a good moment in time for WWE.
Yes, for sure.
And then you get rid of Dean Ambrose. Yeah, he reminded me so much of Brian Pillman.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
he was my favorite. And I'm like, we're going to put over fucking Seth Rollins and then Roman Reigns. Like, that guy was the fucking loose cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
It was the perfect mix of those three personalities. And Seth, to me at the time in the Shield, was one of, like, nobody knew who he was.
Right.
The other two were the stars. Roman just because of his presence, but Dean because his personality was what I wanted to see every single time. I wanted to see somebody crazy like that out doing stuff. So, yeah.
If only he had gone to Steve Austin's house with the gun.
Yeah.
Relive that moment, yeah. That would have been cool. The best of.
Yeah.
Just do all Brian's little bits.
Yeah, he was good. And then, like, I don't know. I mean, I really enjoyed CM Punk, too.
Yeah, see, I was a big Punk fan when he was in WWE, but listen, and I don't know, I'm not there, but just based off of things that I've heard, like, nobody really likes that guy. I don't know what it is about him.
Guilty.
Yeah. But I love watching him in the ring.
No, I mean, people don't like me necessarily.
I know, but I think the difference is...
Charisma is fucking...
Yes.
He was good.
He can talk on the mic, and he could wrestle. He could go. And no matter how you felt about him, who cared? I wanted to see him in the ring do his thing, because that's what he was good at.
I think what killed him was how long the reign lasted. And how they kept talking about it. Yeah. It's been 651 days. Like, and it's starting to happen with Roman Reigns now.
Yeah, it's old.
Like, it's 900 days. Like, why?
That's why Cody, it's the perfect time for Cody to take that.
Like, I understand the long championship reigns create a, I don't know, certain product. I don't know, something that can sell. Like, you can't delegitimize the championship by switching it every week, but 3 years.
But when you have a guy that's the face of your company, you've got to have the belt on him.
No.
I think you have to.
No. Because you could see, okay, when they do that for that long, they always become a heel.
Right. I don't mean for that long. I just mean if that's your face, if that's the guy you want everybody to, when you say WWE, everyone thinks of that guy needs to have the belt. He loses it, he gets it back. He loses it, he gets it back. He's still your face of the company.
But he hasn't lost it.
Right. That's the point. Yeah, I think he needs to lose it. And I think he doesn't want to lose it until he's done with. I think he's done. I think he's done with wrestling.
Yeah.
He wants to go do movies, which whatever.
They all do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you look at his transition just in his body and his face, his teeth, they're all Hollywood now. Every bit of it. So it just seems to be that's the way it's going. I could be totally wrong. I'm no expert in this stuff, but
well, you could say the same thing about fucking Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Even though he's not going that route.
No, I don't think he did.
Well, and
he's played some parts though.
So going back to Seth Rollins, the only reason he's going that route, he's trying to. I feel like he is taking these roles simply because his wife wants to go into acting, and he wants to follow her, so he's trying to show his depth, his range, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's just go be a stay-at-home dad, bro.
Yeah. Or just wrestle, because you're really good at that, too.
Yeah, but then they'd be separate, and I don't think, I feel like he's probably insecure.
And they got a baby and all that stuff, too.
And she lost that baby weight fantastically. Jeez. Like, that's one thing I've noticed too. Like, they went from like back in the day where they were like wearing hardly anything, the women wrestlers, to like super conservative, to like now you got like the man with their ass out, and it's like I can't not look at that.
Yeah.
I think it's fucked up that the women have to wear stockings and the guys don't, when a ball could slip out just as easily as anything else that a woman has.
Well, unless they're amber, they're one of their labia is not slipping out.
That's what I'm saying.
That roast beef is staying in there.
But a boob might. It happened to Charlotte a couple of years ago at one of the shows.
Do you remember when Triple H pedigreed Stephanie on the table and her titty popped out?
Yep.
Yeah. I was like a teenager, and I was like, "Oh God!"
Wait, an option then?
Yeah. Make a gif! Oh my God!
Do you remember? And I know Triple H said. I think he said this on Conan.
Jericho?
No, he was giving Al Snow like a suplex or something, and he had Al Snow up like in this. He was holding it forever, trying to get the blood to rush down to the head.
Goldberg.
And Al Snow's shorts came down, and his balls were just like right here by his face.
Wow. I do not remember that.
I guess it was either blocked or blurred, but it's still funny. Then you think of how many times that's happened to a wrestler where you get slammed so hard your balls just fly out of your pants. You can imagine it happening more times. So why do the women have
97-year-old balls like you?
Yeah.
No.
They don't hang down to our ankles.
They should.
So it's not to okay. So just on a like, I'm sure a lot of these guys, even back in the day, like I think back in the day too, probably a lot of those guys were on steroids. So,
Still are.
they didn't have that problem.
Let's be honest.
And not to mention, even if they're not, like, I'm sure they probably take some kind of, like, hype. Like, if they're taking kind of, like, pre-workout before that.
Supplements, yeah.
Stackers.
Yeah, I mean, most of that stuff has, because obviously it's a blood control. It controls your blood flow. So it's got chemicals in it that actually make you draw up.
Yeah.
Because the point is to pull blood away from that to your muscles and
So
shit.
they have ball shriveling agents in them.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's John. He's a ball shriveling agent.
I'm all balls.
Shriveled.
I told you that.
Oh.
No dick, all balls.
It's like just 2 coconuts down there.
You had to look at this new watch. That was almost it right there. Oh boy.
It's a good episode.
Yeah.
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 First
Look.
part kind of sucked.
It's kind of
Just because you were getting yelled at.
I was getting yelled at, yeah.
loved it.
Going back to not like our first season, but maybe back to season 2 where we had like some
Yeah, kind of getting like
legit
in-depth stuff. Yeah.
conversations. I was a little more calm. And I wasn't saying bigger all the time.
Well, I think
I know some of those are pretty good too. Like,
They're
when
good.
you get worked up, it's kind of it's kind of fun.
Yeah, but
at some point
yeah.
we were trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
And I hope if anyone listens to this that they realize that.
Any slurs or degradation of people was just to see if we could get an episode banned. And I'll tell you, we did. And there's another one that was going to come right after it. And
I think we'll hold off on it.
yeah,
for a
I think
while.
we decided against that because
We could tell the title of the one we were going to do, which was...
well, last week I think we said it.
Did we
Me
say
and
it?
Jason both, not you,
the same
because Jomber is trying to get me fired, and Jason ain't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You know, if you get fired, then I have to deal with Jacob.
Jacob bleeds bath.
Oh my God, I can't get. Will you hear that,
Why would I
Mark?
want that?
You hear that? Don't fire me.
Don't, please. No, I don't want that. Whew.
Oh, that was.
Tasha takes over bath.
All I did was walk up and ask
I
her
don't-
if she
I
could
don't-
put the light on the last pallet.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
No, that's why I said you just go grab it and do it, and you didn't understand it.
I was like, okay. And I just went
So
back
we
and did it.
got little flashy red lights at the end of every aisle. They're also using them on the ends of pallet rows that are being scanned in kitchen and bath.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Too many people
safety.
getting hit by some forklifts.
Yeah, dude, there's been like a fucking
3 or 4.
outbreak of motherfuckers getting
People
hit.
run down.
Yes,
We saw video of it.
yeah.
Jesus.
There was a scanner weekend
Yeah.
shift scanner.
Yeah.
Just walking across in kitchen wrapper 2.
Yeah.
Walking across to go scan something over here.
Yeah.
Didn't fucking nothing happened. Like there was no recognition of a forklift coming straight at her.
Yeah.
And the forklift didn't see her because I guess she was behind part of the mast.
Yeah.
And then at the last moment, he was like, "Oh shit!" And she went flying.
Jesus.
It was tough to watch.
Wow.
I couldn't imagine being there and having that happen.
Like at least the fucking fork didn't go
Yeah,
through
it didn't
her
go through her.
leg.
Yeah.
Some guy pinned his leg last night, was it?
Yeah,
Forklift
didn't
on
stop.
rocks.
The big 60-inch there at the exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally went this way on the
Throttled
left.
instead of back
Yeah,
off.
and had his fucking foot hanging off and crushed his fucking. Reuben, do you know about Reuben?
No.
Sitting there scanning down that wrapper 1.
Yeah.
Standing between one of the yellow things around the desk.
Yeah.
And stand-up forklift hit the pallet, like 3 pallets. There was 3 pallets there.
Yeah.
He was here between the pallet and the yellow thing.
Yeah.
Forklift hit that. Boom. Dude's been in the office ever since because it fucking broke his ankle.
Pinned his leg against the yellow
It's
guard.
been
like
so
that.
much, dude. People are getting fucked up.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You left and everybody's dying. Fucking
Come back, Jason.
fingers crossed, Amber's.
And there it is.
Shout out to fucking Batcave.
It's been relatively quiet this episode.
He's just yelling at me the whole time.
Exactly. So I love it. Fucking Centrals.
Fucking
I'm
central.
just gonna keep bringing that up every fucking episode
Jomber.
now.
Yeah, so I wasn't the one who told him.
Who was it?
I have no idea.
Amber. You tell your bitch to shut the
Thinking
fuck up.
Jacob.
Wow. Could have been Jacob.
I don't think, no. Okay, so right before this happened, and he
Brandon.
was talking about it, right?
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
I was leaving. Like, I was walking out. And I was like, fuck it, I'm leaving John Blake. And left.
I was like,
I left Jacob, too. I left everybody. I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
But I loaded a live driver.
Yeah.
Got done loading the live driver. Went over and made sure everything was good. Waited
Yeah.
for everything to get wrapped. Amber was in the office with Mark and Tony
Yeah.
when I was loading the live driver.
Yeah.
And right after that is when he mentioned it. Full episode or full title and all, The Beer of the By the Beautiful.
Yeah.
And said something to her. I know George is the bear. I don't know about the other two.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you get the info and you tell her to shut the fuck up. If she ain't gonna listen to all of them, she needs to shut the fuck up. And if she wants to listen to all of them, she talk about all she wants. Take it like a fucking man with short hair and your no titties until Sarah gave them to you.
we were
Wow.
while you were on pee break, I was thinking, well, maybe he through Facebook somehow.
I'm
figured
sure
it
it's
out.
Facebook, but he didn't necessarily say directly, but he alluded to talking to Amber about it.
Yeah.
And it might have just been he saw it on Facebook and asked her about it instead of asking us.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm going to blame her anyways.
Yeah, of course you are.
You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Amber.
Fucking Abel.
You could have forgotten, told him, and you still blame her.
That is true.
I didn't tell him.
I know,
Well,
I'm
you
just
could've,
saying.
and just not remember
Yeah.
telling him that. Check this out.
Fucking Amber. Why'd you tell him? It's one of those two. Like, she mentioned it for some reason.
Yeah.
Because you were coming tonight, or he saw it and asked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, Jason's on this week." Oh, yeah, but he's got to record
Just tonight.
So I
Oh,
probably
we
won't see
should
him.
record till like 10 o'clock. So he has less time with her.
I gotta go pack, though.
Gotta break the spell.
He's gonna go back to work tomorrow.
It's a long fucking drive
She
tomorrow.
is
I go to
work.
fucking Charleston tomorrow.
She is work. Let's be honest.
Oh, wow.
She's,
Anyways.
she's definitely a piece of work. Well, I'm leaving.
Oh, that's the end of the episode, everybody. Just remember, we love you. Good night.
That still wasn't the same.
What is it?
Good night
forgot
and
it.
Godspeed. My God.
That's the way the cookie.
To infinity and beyond.
We need a new ending.
No, you just gotta get it right
What
this
was
time.
it? I
Go
forget.
back and listen to the old one.
Oh, we haven't had one in months.
Jesus Christ. In a box.
Anyways,
Full circle.
Tell us.
we love you. Goodbye.
No. It's good night, bitch.
Good night, bitch.
No. Start over. Manual edit. Do it right.
What
You
did
know
I
what it
say?
is.
I don't even remember it.
I don't know.
Oh,
All I remember is, and we love you.
All right,
'Cause that's
everybody.
when
That's the end of the episode, everybody.
There it is.
Don't make. I'm trying to.
I was telling you your number
Don't
one.
make.
Even though I loaded this.
Don't make in the
whatever.
house. Anyways.
Yeah.
You gotta go poo poo.
Yes.
You gotta go pee pee poo poo.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the end of the episode, everybody. I fucking forgot it now. You do it. This is yours now. Ladies and gentlemen,
Nope.
this is George.
And that's the end of the episode, everybody. Have a wonderful night. And we love you.
Very nice.
Fuck y'all.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Beer, the By, and the Beautiful. We just
back.
wanted to say
Hey, guys.
hello,
That's very nice,
and we really appreciate everybody
Fake.
that listens to. Wow, I didn't think you were gonna come that hard on me. Anyway,
He prees a lot. You should know better.
thanks for listening, guys. If you do like what you hear, like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate it.
Don't
And
make
we're-
comment, too.
You can make comments if you want. We're
You
not
can also
gonna,
fuck off.
yeah, you don't. We'll read them, but we
Make a comment about
probably
that.
Yeah. Suck my balls.
won't. So yeah, do all that, and just remember, we love you.
Bye.
Kinda.